do not wait to be asked. Nobody is going to pop their head up and say, oh, would you like to have a conversation about Gen AI? So even if you're only just coming to this, you are not far behind even the market leaders in that space. And invest in your own learning, because if you don't figure this stuff out, and it's just kind of going out and experimenting and trying stuff and typing stuff in. It costs nothing. I mean, Jinfo, for our next session, we've actually got a couple of subject matter experts joining us. Hi, it's Stephen Phillips here, and welcome to this latest Jinfo clip. Now, today I'm going to be reflecting a little bit on the community session that we had last week, where we got our subscribers together to talk a little bit about how they're getting to grips with Gen AI. And it was a really interesting conversation, lots and lots of discussions and debate around the different techniques that people are using and what's been working, perhaps what's not working quite so well. And as a result of that, we've produced a great article summarizing everything that went on during the course of the conversation. So what are we about here? What is it that Jinfo is trying to do by focusing on generative AI so extensively these days? Well, our purpose here, our mission, as we see it, our why, if you like, is really to put information managers, our clients and our colleagues, really at the heart of the conversation, at the center of the discussion that's going on with generative AI. We've already established that, amongst other things, content is critical to make these engines work effectively, and as the content purchasers within their respective organizations, information managers come to the table from a unique position, and they're really able to use their judgment, use their discretion, and become trusted advisors within their organization about the content sets that will be best used to feed these tool sets. So that's, keep that in mind. That's really our purpose here. So let's get back down to it. I mean, a couple of things here that, what do we need to be doing to really get on top of this technology and the attitudes and the approaches that you can take. So first and foremost, and this is one we've covered before, is do not wait to be asked. Nobody is going to pop their head up and say, oh, would you like to have a conversation about Gen AI? That is just not the way the organization is working. And as we've said before, this is a really, really fast flowing river, and you just kind of have to get in and start swimming. So please don't wait for that knock on the door or that phone call. Start to get out there, start to understand how your organization's working with Gen AI, and start to basically put yourself out there and have the courage, really, as much as anything else, to start to have conversations with your stakeholders and peers and colleagues. And it's most important that when you go and have those conversations, then actually, you don't think that you're lagging the market here. That just isn't simply possible. Gen AI, as the current form, has only been around for just a little over a year. Most people are still at the same point in the learning curve in terms of how to kind of getting on with it and figuring it out. And what we found during a quick straw poll was that 100% of the people at the meeting were using Gen AI in some sort of capacity, but it's still very early days. So even if you're only just coming to this, you are not far behind even the market leaders in that space. And you can catch up really, really quickly, because it's a very, very steep learning curve. So it's never too late to get involved. An important point of actually being involved is actually investing in yourself. Again, we see this a lot of the time. You've got to actually pick up and take the initiative and invest in your own learning, because if you don't figure this stuff out and find out about it by watching videos like this, and reading up on our reports and tuning in to other kind of feeds of information around Gen AI, then you're going to be at a severe disadvantage. So attitudes aside, what simple steps can you actually start to do to kind of move yourself forward with Gen AI? And simple actually is really the operative word here. I would always advocate baby steps. I would always advocate starting simple with this and just go out and try the tools. And again, we found everybody was pretty much kind of experimenting with these tools, things like Copilot, things like doing basic research in Google Gemini or in ChatGPT. There's another tool set, Claude, that a lot of people are now kind of seemingly playing with. And it's just kind of going out and experimenting and trying stuff and typing stuff in. It costs nothing. It's free. And actually, come to think of it, I mean, Jinfo, for our next session community session on March 26, we've actually got a couple of subject matter experts joining us to talk around the art of crafting AI prompts. Now, prompt engineering has been a big topic. It's emerged a lot out of the dialogue. But prompt engineering just kind of feels a little bit not quite the right word to use for this stuff, because there really is an art and a craft to building these prompts. So I'm really looking forward to a great conversation there with our subscribers around the art and craft of AI prompting, and I very much hope to see you there too. So that's about it for now. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Please remember to click like, share and subscribe if you found this useful, and we'll send you further updates. And I look forward to seeing you next time.